Ever since the first game in 1992, these two masked figures were the fan favorites of the franchise. I know, growing up back in the 90s, whenever we were talking about Mortal Kombat, it seemed like almost everyone's favorite fighter was either Sub-Zero or Scorpion. Their lore has always been intertwined, with most of the times them being enemies. Though in the story of the second timeline, we were able to see them grow to the point where they could bury the hatchet and make peace, as well as finally become friends. In this video, we'll see their journey from bitter rivals to trusted allies.
Get over here!
We start before the Mortal Kombat tournament, where Bi-Han has returned from a mission and he learns that Scorpion, as well as his clan, were all wiped out by Quan Chi, and then he's sent on another mission for the Sorcerer.
Let's get something straight. I am not a ninja. I am Lin Kuei. Scorpion was a ninja.
Yes, your Japanese counterpart. How unfortunate that you happened upon him in your battle with those pesky Shaolin monks.
Scorpion was tipped off. He knew I was breaking into that temple, and if he wasn't there, there wouldn't have been a battle. You are responsible for this sorcerer.
Well, I've also retained Scorpion's services. In case you failed, I needed some assurance.
Your peace of mind almost cost me this mission.
Enough! Quan Chi, tell me, what about our payment?
Oh yes, I almost forgot. The bones of your arch-nemesis, and leader of Scorpion's ninja clan.
Our ancient foes, vanquished in one transaction.
And I've personally made certain that every last remnant of their clan has been eliminated. Forever.
You see, Sub-Zero, you can trust a sorcerer sometimes. Now, you will use this map on your next mission. Quan Chi has once again retained your services.
On the mission, Bi-Han encounters Hanzo, but now since he's been killed and he's a ninja specter, he goes by Scorpion.
Don't bother worrying about escape.
Who are you?
I am a dead man. But somehow you have retained your mortality, which would mean you are vulnerable to death. I am Scorpion. You killed me in cold blood.
I had no choice.
You could have let me live.
Then I would be the dead one.
But my clan and family would still be alive.
What?
It wasn't enough to kill me. You had to destroy every last remnant of my being, including my wife and child.
You're mistaken. Quan Chi is responsible for their deaths.
Words will not save you. Lin Kuei, warrior.
He must win. Lord Raiden, what is wrong?
Strange visions.
Your amulet.
It is nothing, Liu Kang. The tournament begins.
All of these events are before Raiden sent memories to his past self, starting at the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament, meaning everything before this moment remains the same in the second timeline. However, everything after this moment is changed by Raiden's choices. At the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament, Scorpion entered with the sole purpose of fighting Bi-Han once again, the first Sub-Zero, so that he can get revenge.
Where is the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero? He killed my family and clan. I will have his head. I have defeated the challenger, Shang Tsung. I demand Sub-Zero.
You will demand nothing.
You waste my time, sorcerer.
Restraint, Scorpion.
You will fight Sub-Zero soon enough.
Scorpion. I understand your desire for revenge, but Nightwolf is right. There are other ways in which you may find peace.
Sub-Zero deserves death.
Defeat Sub-Zero if you must, but do not kill him. I fear his death will give rise to a more treacherous foe.
I will have my revenge.
Spare Sub-Zero's life, and I will request that the Elder Gods return the Shirai Ryu to the realm of mortals. Scorpion.
Your inferior clan is dead. Soon you will join them.
My clan may walk the earth once more.
A challenge! Scorpion versus Cyrax and Sector.
Your obsession with Sub-Zero ends here.
I will have my revenge, but I will not kill Sub-Zero.
Will not. Or cannot.
You. The Shirai Ryu are dead. You will suffer as they did.
To hell with your clan.
No. To hell with you!
The Netherrealm.
This is where I was reborn. This is where you will pay. I have avenged my family and clan.
This is your retribution? Scorpion, kill him.
I will not. He has been beaten.
Have you forgotten?
What is this? No.
Your clan, your family. That is not me.
Ouch.
After Scorpion finishes Bihan, the circle of vengeance continues, because Bihan's younger brother, Kuai Liang, a warrior that also has ice powers, searches for Scorpion for his revenge at the Outworld tournament.
We should stay together, Tundra. Assuming your brother's identity will certainly draw attention. Not all of it welcome.
You are right, Smoke. But assuming Bihan's identity is the best way to honor him.
Let us proceed then. Sub-Zero.
We should separate. Our fellow Lin Kuei will not be far behind once our absence is discovered.
If only they had been more forthcoming with the details of your brother's demise. We will find Shang Tsung. He will tell us all he knows.
If he killed Bi-Han, he will die. Be stealthful as the night.
And deadly as the dawn.
The readings were getting stronger and now they're gone. Sub-Zero? But you're dead.
I am not the Sub-Zero you speak of. He was my brother.
Your brother?
I am only here to learn Sub-Zero's fate.
He was killed by someone named Scorpion.
Where would I find him? Shao Kahn, I challenge Scorpion, the murderer of my brother. You will bring him before me.
No one makes demands of the Emperor.
Your followers hold you in high esteem, Warlord. They fight and die for your amusement. My brother participated in this folly. I do so only to face his killer.
And you shall.
What is this? You are not Sub-Zero.
I am his family and clan. I fight for his honor.
He had no honor, and you will die as he did!
Right before Kuai Liang can enact his vengeance and kill Scorpion, he's intercepted by his own clan, the Lin Kuei, and he's captured in order to be turned into a cyborg.
For my brother! No, you... No, I will not be turned!
Once Kuai Liang breaks free from the Lin Kuei brainwashing, he joins Raiden, but is later killed at the hands of Sindel.
That's it. Here goes nothing. I'm certain this will work. Hell no. I've never done this before. Not like there's a manual.
Sub-Zero? Can he hear me?
You should.
Sub-Zero.
Yes, Smoke.
How do you feel? What is it?
I remember the things I have done for Shao Kahn. He cannot be allowed to merge the realms.
Mother.
Come forward if you dare! I will finish what the Lin Kuei could not!
Let's do this.
Attack!
Quan Chi enslaves all the souls of those who died during the Earthrealm invasion. All of them, Kuai Liang included, become evil undead warriors who work alongside Scorpion for Quan Chi.
Yet utterly pointless.
No!
You see, their souls are already mine. Shao Kahn's payment for Netherrealm's allegiance.
No, this was not meant to be.
Earthrealm has lost Raiden. Now so shall you. Finish him.
No!
serendipity, Jax, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero were freed from Quan Chi's control and become human once again.
Darala Feta. The others are restored to the living. By coupling Quan Chi's dark magics to my own, I was able to restore their souls.
Years later, Kuai Liang summons Hanzo to the Lin Kuei Temple in an attempt to finally make peace.
Master Hasashi, I am grateful that you've come.
Speak your mind. I do not wish to linger here.
You re-establish the Shirai Ryu, as I reform the Lin Kuei. We both seek to shed our clan's dark pasts, dedicate them to Earthrealm's protection. Our common purpose gives us a chance to end old rivalries, to start anew.
You'll confess what you've long denied? That your clan's hands are soaked in Shirai Ryu blood? In the blood of my family?
Our honor is indeed stained. Please, sit. After you and I were freed from Quan Chi's control, I sought out my clan. I had hoped rebellion from within would have quashed the Grandmaster's plans. But Sector had realized his father's vision. The Lin Kuei had been fully cyberized. I pledged to kill Sector and his followers, reform the Lin Kuei, and restore our honor.
I am not interested in Lin Kuei politics, Sub-Zero.
When I finally killed Sector, I discovered the Lin Kuei had not sacrificed its honor with the Cyber Initiative. We had abandoned it long before.
There will be no peace, Scorpion!
Frost! The Lin Kuei are still without honor!
Master Hasashi, wait!
For what? More treachery? I will have your head! Our story ends here, Sub-Zero. What is this?
I did not bring you here for treachery. Frost is strong, but lacks judgment. She cannot see the wisdom of peace. I will deal with her.
You spoke of the Lin Kuei's lost honor.
For years, I had thought you had unfairly blamed the Lin Kuei for the deaths of your family and clan. But Sector's cyber-preserved memories revealed the truth.
The Lin Kuei need to abide their agreements, Sector. The Grand Master gave Shinnok his word.
Shinnok's currency is lies, as is yours.
Payment is due. I exterminated the Shirai Ryu as promised.
Hanzo Hasashi lives. He's your specter, Scorpion.
I created Scorpion from Hasashi's soul after he died. We observed the agreement.
The letter, not the spirit. You are owed nothing.
Harumi. Satoshi.
Had I known of my clan's complicity in the Shirai Ryu's extinction, our history would be different.
I killed your brother because I thought he...
Quan Chi is responsible for Bihan's death.
Sector was wrong. There is a debt to be paid, and Quan Chi will pay it.
Kronika brings past versions of some characters to the present, and Sector attacks the Lin Kuei temple. Sub-Zero calls on his friend to assist him in taking back his clan's home base.
Your hearing is failing, Sub-Zero.
I recognized your footsteps, Hanzo.
Where's Sector? I will not let him threaten my clan again.
The old Cyber Lin Kuei factory was defunct, buried beneath this quarry. Until the time disruption. Now, Sector's returned and reactivated it. He's building an army by processing Lin Kuei warriors kidnapped from my temple.
I can see why you need me.
We could enter through that tunnel, but a frontal assault would be...
bloody.
Needlessly dangerous. There's another entrance, less populated.
And the rest of your plan?
We get help on the inside.
We'll avenge your clan. Cyrix is your inside man.
He was converted against his will. If we disable the behavior inhibitors that control him,
he will turn on Sector.
All Cyber Lin Kuei are linked to a common network. Cyrax can shut them down from within.
Who is the woman?
I don't know. Focus on disabling Cyrax. He's the key.
We require additional candidates for cyberization.
Once delivered, how long before the next generation is born?
Frost. I gave you a home. I was your mentor. Yet after all this, you ally with Sector. He corrupted the Lin Kuei.
You corrupted our clan when you made peace with this Shirai Ryu filth. With Kronika's help, I will restore the Lin Kuei's honor.
To get a more full scope of their relationship, here's a non-canon ending including Kuai Liang and Hanzo Hasashi, as well as some of their pre-fight dialogue.
After the victory over Shao Kahn, Sub-Zero learned from Raiden the truth, that the Lin Kuei were ultimately responsible for the deaths of both Sub-Zero's and Scorpion's families. Enraged, Sub-Zero offered Scorpion a chance to share in his quest for vengeance. With the might of fire and ice combined, they were a storm of vengeful fury as they cut down their foes. Once justice had been done, Sub-Zero and Scorpion disappeared into legend, emerging from obscurity only to avenge the innocent. The forces of darkness will never stop this deadly alliance.
I'd snuffed out every devil in hell until Netherrealm invaders showed up to piss me off. It would have cost a lot of power fighting them alone. But they were being hunted by my new friends. Call them Fire and Ice. They argue constantly, which is why I usually like to roll solo. But when it comes to killing demonic assholes, these guys don't flinch. I can get along with that.
I will finish the Shirai Ryu.
You cannot even best Sub-Zero.
His time is coming.
You would lead the Lin Kuei.
Sub-Zero's made us weak.
He restored your clan's honor.
Kuai Liang is a fool.
Our truce is no deception.
Shirai Ryu lies.
Sector remains uncaptured.
We will find him, Hanzo.
When we do, the kill is mine. I still grieve my wife and son.
I'm not so cold as to mock your pain.
A wise choice, Sub-Zero.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero remain two of the most popular Mortal Kombat characters to this day. Ed Boon has teased the idea of a Shaolin monk spiritual successor coming out that stars both Scorpion and Sub-Zero called Fire and Ice. Are you a fan of the idea of this game coming to fruition? Also, which ninja?
I am not a ninja. I am Lin Kuei. Scorpion was a ninja.
Alright, chill. Which of these Mortal Kombat characters do you like better? Either Scorpion or Sub-Zero? Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far in the video, you can
acknowledge me
by hitting the like button. This is a small act for you, but this allows for videos like this to get more attention, and it is very much appreciated. You can hit confirm that into the subscribe button and join
the dozens
of ShinFit subscribers. I post regularly, and I do a lot of live streams as well as community posts, so to make sure that you catch everything as it comes out, go ahead and hit that sub button. If you're into gaming content, there's a video on screen now that I'm sure you're gonna love, but more importantly than everything else, don't get beat up out there.